Hello, dear grade 6 pupils. How are you today? I hope that you are doing great. Welcome to this exciting learning episode in Mathematics 6. I am your teacher, Ma'am Catherine Bane of Ginlahon Elementary School. Let us make learning more fun. Before we start, make sure that you have with you your learning activity sheets in Mathematics 6, Quarter 1, Week 1. Have your notebook and pen to write down the important notes on our lesson. And make sure that you are comfortable and safe wherever you are now. Are you now ready for the lesson? Let's go! Before we proceed to our lesson for today, let us define first some mathematical words that you will encounter as we go on with our lesson. Do you want to play a game? Very good! Let us have a name game. In this game, you are going to give the fraction of the given figures. Are you ready? Great! What is the fraction represented by the first figure? Correct. It is 1/6. How about the second figure? What fraction that it shows? Correct. It is 5/8. And for the third figure, what fraction that it shows? Correct. It is 3/4. 1/6, 5/8, and 3/4 are called fraction. The first word that we are going to define is fraction. Do you know what a fraction is and its part? Great! Fraction is the symbol for a number that names part of a whole or a set. Fraction has two parts. The top number is called numerator and the bottom number is called denominator. Numerator is the number of parts you have. Denominator is the number of parts in a whole. Second word is similar fraction. Similar fraction are fractions with the same denominators. Example, 1/5, 3/5, and 4/5 are called similar fractions because they have common denominator, which is 5. Our next word is mixed number. Mixed number is a whole number and a fraction combined into one mixed number. Example, 1 and 3/4, wherein 1 is the whole number and 3/4 is the fraction. Next word is least common denominator or LCD. Least common denominator is the smallest number of all the common multiples of the denominators when two or more fractions are given. It is also the least common multiple or LCM. How do we get the least common multiple of a given number? We are going to list down the multiples of the denominators until we get its common multiple. Let us have 1/2, 1/3, and 1/4 as an example. We are going to write down or list down the multiples of 2, 3, and 4. The multiples of 2 are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. The multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. The multiples of 4 are 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. Is there a common multiple now for 2, 3, and 4? Yes, there is. It is 12. So therefore, the LCM of 2, 3, and 4 is 12. And 12 is also the least common denominator of 2, 3, and 4. The next word is greatest common factor, or GCF. Greatest common factor is the greatest number that is a factor of each two or more numbers. It is used in simplifying the fraction or in writing the lowest term of the given fraction. Example, 2/4. If we are going to simplify 2/4, you are going to write the factors of 2 and 4. So for number 2 as your numerator, the factors are 2 times 1 and 1 times 2. So we have 1 and 2. For the denominator 4, we have 4 times 1, 1 times 4, and 2 times 2. So the factors of 4 are 1, 2, and 4. Then you are going to get the greatest common factor, which is 2. Then divide it both to the numerator and denominator to get its lowest term. So therefore, the lowest term of 2/4 is 1/2. Next, we have proper fraction. Proper fraction, the numerator is smaller or less than the denominator. Example, 3/4, 6/10, and 1/3. And for the last word, we have improper fraction. Improper fraction, the numerator is bigger or greater than the denominator. Example, 9/5, 7/2, and 6/3 are example of improper fraction. It seems that you are now ready to listen and participate in our lesson. Today's lesson is about adding simple fractions and mixed number with or without regrouping. Let us now try to solve this word problem. Are you ready? Everybody, let us read the problem. Nicole has 3 pieces of cloth which measures 4/5, 3/5, and 2/5 meters. How long are the 3 pieces of cloth together? Let us analyze and solve the problem through the following questions. First, what is asked in the problem? Correct. The length of the 3 pieces of cloth. Second, what are the given facts? Very good. 4/5, 3/5, and 2/5 meters are the length of the 3 pieces of cloth. Third question, what do you think is the operation needed to find the answer? Do you have an idea? Great! The operation to be used is addition. Number 4, how are we going to write the number sentence? Anybody? Very good. The number sentence is 4/5 plus 3/5 plus 2/5 is equal to n. And for number 5, how are we going to solve the problem? Let us follow the steps to get the correct answer. In adding similar fraction, the first step is add the numerators and copy the common denominators. Since we have 4/5 plus 3/5 plus 2/5, add first the numerator, 4 plus 3 plus 2. Then copy the common denominator, which is 5. So when you add 4, 3, and 2, you will get 9. Then copy the common denominator, which is 5. So the answer is 9/5. Look at your answer. What kind of fraction it is? Yes, it is an improper fraction. Improper fraction because the numerator is bigger than its denominator. So if it is an improper fraction, we need to do step 2, which is simplify. Since the answer is an improper fraction, you are going to change it to mixed number. How? By dividing the numerator by the given denominator. So look at the illustration, children. we are going to divide 9 by 5. So how many 5 can we get from 9? Correct, we get 1. Then multiply 1 by 5, then subtract it from 9. So 9 minus 5, we have 4. Since we cannot get 5 from 4, so we are going to write it now as a mixed number. So 1 is your quotient, will be your whole number. 4 will be your numerator. Then 5 will be your denominator. So the answer is 1 and 4/5. 1 and 4/5 is the length of the 3 pieces of cloth. Were you able to follow the steps? Very good. Let us have another example. Remember to follow the steps in adding simple fractions and mixed numbers. Let us have 6/8 plus 2/8 plus 1/8 plus 9/8. What kind of fraction is the given? Very good. It is similar fractions. To add similar fraction, you are going to add the numerator and copy the common denominator. Let us then add the numerators. 6 plus 2 plus 1 plus 9 is equal to, very good, 18. And what is your common denominator? Very good, 8. So the answer is 18/8. Look at your answer. What kind of fraction it is? Correct. It is an improper fraction. If your answer is an improper fraction, what will you do? Very good. You are going to simplify by dividing the numerator by the given denominator. So 18 divided by 8 will be 2 and 2/8, or 2 and 1/4. How does it become 2 and 1/4? Do you have an idea? Great. 2/8 can still be written in lowest term. So you need to get the GCF of 2 and 8. So what are the factors of 2 and 8? So the factors of 2 are 1 and 2. And the factors of 8 are 1, 2, 4, and 8. So what is their common factor? Correct, 1 and 2. And what is their greatest common factor? 2. Very good. So therefore, you are going to divide 2 to both numerator and denominator. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. 8 divided by 2 is 4. So you'll get 1/4. Then the final answer is 2 and 1/4. Do you get it? Very good, children. Let us have another example. How are you going to solve the problem if the given are already mixed numbers? Any idea from the class? Okay, let's find it out. Let us read the problem. Everybody, Mang Elmo owns an orchard. He harvested 5 3/4 kilograms of mango fruits in the morning, 6 2/4 kilograms in the afternoon, and 3 1/4 kilograms the next morning. How many kilograms of mango fruits did he harvest? Let us then analyze and solve the problem using the following questions. Number 1. What is asked in the problem? Anybody from the class? Okay. The kilograms of mango fruits harvested. Very good. Second question is, what are the given facts? Anybody? Very good. 5 3/4 kilograms of mango fruits harvested in the morning. 6 and 2/4 kilograms of mango fruits harvested in the afternoon, and 3 and 1/4 kilograms of mango fruits harvested the next morning. Then what do you think is the operation that we are going to use to find the answer? Very good. Addition is the operation that we are going to use. And for number 4, how will you write the number sentence? Any volunteer? Correct. So the number sentence is 5 and 3/4 plus 6 and 2/4 plus 3 and 1/4 is equal to n. Let us now solve the problem. First, write the given in column. 5 and 3/4 plus 6 and 2/4 plus 3 and 1/4 is equal to. First, add the whole numbers. 5 plus 6 plus 3 is equal to? Correct, 14. Then add the numerators. 3 plus 2 plus 1 is how many? Correct, 6. And what is your common denominator? Very good, 4. Then you have 14 and 6/4. Look at the fraction on your answer. What kind of fraction it is? Correct, it is an improper fraction. If it is an improper fraction, what will you do? Very good. Change it to mixed number by dividing the numerator by the given denominator. So let us then divide 6 by 4. How many 4 can we get from 6? Correct, 1. Then multiply 1 by 4, you'll have 4. And subtract it from 6, you'll get 2. So what is now 6/4 changed into mixed number? Correct, 1 and 2/4. Then add 1 and 2/4 to the whole number, which is 14. Then 1 plus 14 is equal to 15. Then bring down the fraction, which is 2/4. So you have 15 and 2/4. Can 2/4 still be simplified? Correct. We can still simplify 2/4. So get the GCF of 2 and 4. Then what are the factors of 2 and 4? So for 2, we have 1 and 2. Then for 4, we have 1, 2, and 4. What are the common factors of 2 and 4? Correct, 1 and 2. And what is their GCF? Very good, 2. Then divide 2 to both numerator and denominator. 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1. 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2. So the lowest term of 2/4 is 1/2. So 15 and 2/4 or 15 and 1/2. Then your final answer is 15 and 1/2 kilograms of mango fruits harvested. Did you get it, children? Very good. Were you able to follow the steps in adding simple fractions and mixed numbers? That's great. Now that you already understand on how to add simple fractions and mixed forms, let us now have some exercises to determine how much you understand so far. Are you ready? Let's begin. Let's see what you have learned. Let's have practice task 1. See to it that you have with you your ballpen and notebook and your learning activity sheet in Mathematics 6, Quarter 1, Week 1. Read and understand the given direction before you answer. The first activity instructs you to perform the indicated operation and express your answer in simplest form. You will be given 10 seconds to answer each item. Are you ready? Let us begin. For item number 1, 2/5 plus 3/5 is equal to? Your timer starts now. Time is up. What is your answer? Any volunteer from the class? Okay, so your answer is 5/5 or 1. Who got it correctly? Very good. So why does it become 1? If the numerator and denominator are the same, it is fraction equal to 1. For number 2, the given are 3 and 1/10 plus 2 and 3/10 plus 5 and 2/10. Your timer starts now. Time is over, children. What is your answer? Very good. The answer is 10 and 3/5. Who got it correctly? Very good. For number 3, the given are 4 and 4/9 plus 3 and 1/9 is equal to. Your timer starts now. Time is over. What is your answer? Correct. 7 and 5/9. For number 4, the given are 8 and 9/10 plus 6 and 4/10 is equal to. Timer starts now. Time is up. Your answer is correct. 15 and 3/10. For the last number, the given are 3 and 15/20 plus 17/20 is equal to. Timer starts now. Time is up. What is your answer, children? Very good. The answer is 4 and 3/5. How many of you got 5 correct answers? Good job, kids, for doing well in the given activity. I guess that you are now ready for the next activity. We are now down to our last activity. See to it that you have with you your ballpen, paper, and your learning activity sheets in Mathematics 6, Quarter 1, Week 1. For the direction, you are going to solve the given problem and express your answer in lowest term if possible. You only have 5 minutes to answer the problems, and your timer starts now. Time is up, kids. Let us now check your answers. Check your answers honestly. For item number 1, the sum of 4 and 3/5 plus 2/5 and 4 and 4/5 is correct. 14 and 4/5. Number 2, 16 and 4/8 more than the sum of 5/8, 2/8 and 6 and 1/8 is... What is your answer? Very good. 23 and 1/2. How about for problem number 3? Who has an answer? Anybody? That's correct. The sum of 5 and 4/6 and 3 and 3/6 is 9 and 1/6. Number 4. What is the sum when you add 8 and 4/9 and 10 and 3/9? Your answer is correct. The answer is 18 and 7/9. And lastly, item number 5. What is the sum of 18 and 13/15 and 4 and 5/15 increased by 5 and 10/15 is equal to? How many? That's right. The answer is 23 and 13/15. Who got 5 correct answers? Very good. Congratulations, kids, for doing great for today's lesson. Thank you very much, grade 6 pupils. You deserve a big round of applause for such a great job. Have you learned something from today's lesson? Great! You did it! Before we separate our ways and proceed to the end of this learning session, let me give you a short recap of our lesson. Our lesson is about adding simple fractions and mixed numbers. To add similar fractions, here are the steps. First, add the numerator. Second, write the sum over the common denominator. If the answer is an improper fraction, what will you do? Change it to mixed number by dividing the numerator by the given denominator. And lastly, simplify whenever possible. Number 2, to add similar mixed fractions without regrouping, first step, add the whole number. Second step, add the numerators and copy the common denominator. And lastly, simplify the answer or rename it as mixed number. This is the end of my lesson. I hope that you learned something today. Thank you very much. Keep safe always. Till next time, goodbye, kids!